What the F is happening, everybody? Welcome to Ripping Packs. That's right. What the F Wednesday. Yeah, days like today, we open things that I don't even know what the hell's inside of it. Now, that's pretty normal with sports cards in general. You're hoping, but you don't know. And this is one of those things where it is a sports. It is a sports type thing, but it's not a specific sport. It is not a, I'll just put it out there. It is like Allen and Ginter, but it's the Upper Deck version. Goodwin Champions, but it is the Skybox Metal Universe Champions. Goodwin's Champions with the Skybox Metal, flavor to it. We're opening up a blaster, but we're not opening up one, we're opening up two to double our chances at maybe getting a pretty cool autograph, because evidently you could get Tigers, you can get LeBrons, and you might be able to get Jordans in here. I'll see you in a second.
Hi there, I'm Craig Michelson, and I just got back into the hobby after more than 15 years away. Join me as I reconnect with the hobby, one pack at a time. Now let's rip some packs.
Ripping Packs on What the F Wednesday, and we are going out of the universe. We are going into the metal universe of Skybox Metal Universe Champions. That's right, this is the Goodwin Champions with that Skybox Metal vibe. We got two blaster boxes here, and we are going to rip them open. We're going to take a look what's inside and see if you should pick it up when you do see it. So, but before we get to opening these two boxes, you know what you can do? Yes, you can. And you can do that. And you can do that. And leave a comment. And the comment would be, do you like this type of product? I personally, I don't mind it. It's almost bordering on that non-sport, if you will. It is Allen and Ginter for Upper Deck, if you will. The only downside is you don't get, you pretty much don't get any logos unless it's a hockey, a hockey athlete. So you're not getting, you're getting Jordan wearing his Nike gear, LeBron wearing his Nike gear. You're getting Josh Giddey just photoshopped. You're getting cards like that. So they do. I will say, when I opened Goodwin's Champions a couple months ago, I had a blast opening it because it's different. So it does keep you on the edge of your seat, and it is a fun rip. But will this be a fun rip? Only one way to find out. Now, I already put over here on the corner what you can and cannot get inside of here, but you can get autographs. You can get some pretty cool parallels. From what I see, you cannot pull any PMGs, aka precious metal gems. Those are hobby exclusive, but still, you could get some pretty good cards in these things. Now, these were $29.99 on Target.com, and I believe you will start seeing them at Walmart if you haven't already. I picked these up actually about a week and a half ago, and I've just been traveling and I've been doing some work stuff. So now's the time to get to ripping. Are you ready? Great. Again, two blaster boxes here of Skybox Metal Universe Champions. It says 2021 there, but we're in 2022, so go figure. That is His Airness Michael Jordan there on the box, and we are gonna have some fun. We have 7 cards per pack and 5 packs per box. Are you ready? Ripping Packs. By the way, you can get blaster exclusive autographs. I would like one. Ripping Packs 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Now, obviously, I opened, as I mentioned earlier, I opened Goodwin Champions. That was the first time I ever ripped it this year, and now we're going to do it a second time of the Champions variation. Okay, here we go. 5 packs of 7 cards. They are very thick packs, but I'm assuming with the metal, they're going with that chromium type style. There's 2021 Skybox 5 packs, and we're just going to go in order of how we pull them. Pack number 1 of Skybox Metal Universe Champions with packs. Let's go. Okay. All right off the bat, we got somebody I do not know, but that's going to be a lot of this. Jess Lockwood from the RODEO circuit. Jess Lockwood. Do I have a backwards card here? Maybe it's, I don't know, backwards. But there is Jess Lockwood from the RODEO. Very much channeling the 97, 98 metal design. I was just about to get out of the hobby around then. I was still kind of one foot in, one foot out because, I was a young man out there living life and having fun and not collecting too much. But there is the look of the front of the card. That is and we got a swimsuit model here. And then that is the back of the card with Jess Lockwood. By the way, there's a 100 card checklist. plus 50 metallic rookies, so you look at 150 total cards in the checklist. So maybe I'll just go by Sport Rodeo. We have a model here of Vanessa Hansen. Vanessa Hansen. I'm going to show you pretty much every card because I don't know if it's a big deal when I pull it. But there's Vanessa Hansen, toting the two-piece right there. Vanessa Hansen. Going to go hang out in the models. We did get a Devonta Smith metallicized. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now again, obviously, as you know, they don't have the rights to the NFL anymore. Too bad. They only have the rights to hockey, so they can only do cards like this. But there's metallicized. That is the rookie checklist of 50, 101, and 150 to 150, I believe. But there's the metallicized Devonta Smith going into the football pile. Yeah. And then we have Naomi Osaka from tennis. So again, these are very much like the 97, 98, and above Skybox metal brand. There's Naomi Osaka, tennis. Then we have our first Josh Giddey. I'll just go around, flip it like this. We have another golfer, Lexi Thompson for, well, I might say where, but she's for golf. But there is Lexi Thompson right there, going in the golf pile. Adley, we got our first baseball guy, Adley Rutschman there. Looks like I guess he's wearing the Orioles gear, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, looks like Oregon State, honestly, when he changed his bat. But there's Adley. He'll be definitely probably second, maybe third in the rookie of the year. Julio's going to run away with it, but there is Adley. And our last card is Josh Giddey, going into a basketball pile we're going to set up. Josh Giddey, I pulled a couple of him in the Goodwin Champions. So obviously he's one of the athletes they have deals with. But there's Josh Giddey up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, pack number 2. Pack 2 of Goodwin Champions. Well, Skybox Metal Universe Champions. Let's go. Okay, so far, I mean, they're interesting. I will say that. They're very interesting cards. I mean, it's so hard because I know I'm just going to have an autograph spring up on me. We have Mojave King for basketball. I did pull a couple of his. I honestly have, looks like he's just a guy they like. I don't know where he's playing. I did Google when I pulled him. I was like, I don't know where this dude is, but Mojave King. We got a Bree Baker. She's a chef. Okay, interesting. Bree Barker, she's a chef, and maybe put her in a kitchen background. I don't know, but I don't know. Looks like I throw in the models, but there's a chef down. I have a chef pile, for God's sakes. Fresh Foundation of Josh Giddey. That is probably an insert there. Fresh Foundation, another Josh Giddey to throw into the pile of basketball players without logos. There's Josh Giddey. And an Adley metallicized. So that is, I don't know what that's obviously a minor league jersey there, but there is an Adley metallicized going into the baseball pile. The overall number 1 pick in 2019. We have Baron Laura for the Rangers with a Fresh Foundation. Looks like it's bronze. I did flip it over, so I don't know if it's numbered. It might be, but there is a bronze, a Fresh Foundation. Not numbered that I could see. Flip it around here, you already saw the back card, but then we have a golfer of Colin Morikawa. Morikawa. Going in the golf pile. And then we have MMA. We have Joanna Jaredzik for the MMA fighting pile. So chef might get condensed down to a model as well, but that is the MMA pile, which we should have a couple of those. All right, put you over here, actually. Give you some room. All right, pack number 3. So far, a couple athletes we all know, and then the rest we're like, who the F is that guy on What the F Wednesday? Yeah, let's go. Pack 3. Okay, I mean, they're all just flipped in here. We have a boxing, Teofimo Lopez. He's going to go hang out in the MMA pile. Teofimo Lopez with the boxing subject. Another Fresh Foundation of Trey Lance. That's going to be a PC hit. Fresh Foundation, our first football player that we've pulled. Actually, excuse me, I was wrong. Devonta was. But there's Trey going in the PC pile inevitably, even though he'll be back next year. Got Zach Wilson with the Metal Universe Blast Furnace. That's an insert inside of here. There's Zach. looking like a JCPenney catalog model right there. But there is Zach Wilson, who had a decent game. I mean, he actually, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like he blew everybody with 400 yards, but he had a decent game, and Jets pulled off that W on Sunday. And then we have Sabrina Ionescu for the WNBA, I want to say the Liberty. That is one of the inserts right there. It's one of their big deals. I can't remember which insert it was, but I already put below what it was. Yeah, but there's a former Oregon Duck and one of the top women's basketball players, Sabrina Ionescu, going into, well, I'm just going to put you in the basketball pile. I'm an equal opportunity guy there. Then we got a Moses Moody basketball for the Warriors. Doesn't say Warriors, but if you follow basketball, you know that Moses Moody is with the Golden State Warriors. And he also played with Cade Cunningham and Scotty Barnes, I believe, in high school. Got Tiger. We got our first golfer that I've heard of. Well, actually, I have another guy in the back I've heard of, too. There is Tiger Woods. Do I need to say anything else? Probably not. And Bryson DeChambeau. That might be a parallel. I don't know. But then again, I'll find out inevitably. But it looks like it's a bronze, but you never know these things because they just might have a certain color. Bryson DeChambeau, who I think is one of those guys who's going into that live golf circuit. I don't know. I remember hearing his name mentioned there. So pack four of Metal Champions. Goodwin. We got I don't know what's up here. We got Hudson Swafford, another golfer. So you might as well call this golf right now. I pulled a bunch of golfers, but Hudson Swafford, looking all energetic there with the background. Jalen Waddle for the Dolphins with the metallicized. The Miami Dolphins, well, now he's in the second year, but rookie last year out of Alabama. There is Jalen Waddle going into the football pile. Fresh Foundation, Naomi Osaka with the Fresh Foundation going into the tennis pile. There's Naomi Osaka, one of the top young tennis athletes. The second one we pulled, not the same card. Carlos Colmenares metallicized. That looks like a parallel, bronze or gold, I don't know, but obviously I will put below. But Carlos Colmenares, the Tampa Bay Rays, one of their top 10 prospects. Carlos Colmenares. We did get Junior, that's sweet. I don't know if that's a special rainbow foil or something there, but obviously a guy at PC, but that is Junior right there. Ken Griffey Jr., if you didn't know. That's pretty sweet. I'm going to check here in a second. Might be Junior. It might be a cool one. Number to 299, 206 to 299. Okay, that's a pretty sweet one to pull, I'll tell you that much. Pretty sweet, because obviously I'm a Junior fan too. And that's literally his minor league look right there with Bellingham or early Seattle. We did get a Toby Miller snowboarder, our first winter athlete there. Toby Miller, you can start a new pile. And we got a mountain climber, Tommy Caldwell. Okay, well, I'm going to throw you in the snowboarder pile, buddy, because you're a mountain climber and you're an outdoor guy. So, yeah. Tommy Campbell. Yeah, interesting. All right, we got our last pack of Blaster Box number 1. Pack 5 of Metal Universe Champions. $30 is a little spendy, but I will say, I mean, that Griffey kind of helps it. If I get an auto, it's going to help it even more. We got Trey Sermon here for football. Well, then with the Niners, now with the Eagles, and just riding, I think he's on the taxi squad. I don't know, but there's Trey Sermon, former the Ohio State running back, who we cut because we didn't like him. Carlos Alcion for the metallicized rookies. Carlos Alcion, have no clue on Carlos, but you're going to go in the basketball pile, buddy. We did get another Lexi Thompson here. Another Lexi Thompson for golf. Might be the same card, I don't know, because I pulled it a bit ago. And another Trey Lance with the Arkweld insert. Trey Lance with Arkweld. Again, another PC hit for me at least. So there's Trey Lance with Arkweld. And that is not numbered. And then we'll flip it around here with our, we got Jane Montero for basketball. Jane Montero. Got softball here with Dot Richardson, one of the all-time great softball players. I believe in the Softball Hall of Fame. I have heard of her, and she was like a legit, 80s softball player. I'll throw you in the baseball pile for out of respect. Then we have a Riff Raff He's a rapper. Don't know Riff Raff. I do listen to a little bit of rap here and there, but I'm not the biggest rap fan, but I never heard Riff Raff, so. Evidently, he had guest performances by Snoop Dogg, Soulja Boy, and Yellow Wolf on his album. In 2019, that's when it hit. And he's going to go hang out in, I guess, that celebrity pile, which I'm going to move the No, screw it, I'll put it there. All right, box number 2 of Goodwin Champions, Metal Universe Champions from Skybox. I mean, this is an interesting rip. This is a very interesting rip. 7 cards, 5 packs. Let's see if we get 4. Number 2. Okay, here we go with box number 2. There are our 5 packs of 7 cards. And again, we're just going to go. I mean, we got that Griffey. That's pretty sweet. Now let's see if we can get an auto. Let's go. Pack number 1 of box 2. Skybox Metal Champions. Let's go. It's hard because you don't know the autographs in these because they're just kind of thrown in. So, Melissa Humana Paredes from Beach Volleyball. Gonna go into, well, I don't have a beach volleyball pile, so you're just gonna go into the outdoor sports pile for right now. Yeah. And which is over here. I don't know where Riff Raff is. Screw it, you're over here. Fresh Foundation of Franz Wagner for the Orlando Magic. I want to say former Michigan kid, but Fresh Foundation of Franz Wagner. Basketball. It's solid rookie last year, so we'll see how he does this year. We have metallicized of Bryson DeChambeau. That's interesting because I thought all the metallicized were rookies, but I could be wrong. But there's metallicized going into the golf pile. Bryson DeChambeau. And another Fresh Foundation, but this time of T-Law, Trevor Lawrence. Fresh Foundation. Looking like his old top subset right there. His top set they did with him just being a model pretty boy. But there's Trevor Lawrence with Fresh Foundation. Insert, maybe a gold, I don't know. We have Coco Gauff. This is, I pulled a rainbow of her last time out of Goodwin, but that might be similar. But Coco Gauff, another top young tennis player, Coco Gauff. Hanging in the tennis pile. Then we flip it around here. We got another Sabrina Ionescu. Again, these look like modeling catalog pictures. That's what they do. That's what they are. So, I'm gonna go basketballing. And then we got a media personality, Ryan Whitney. And Ryan Whitney is he was a hockey player originally, drafted by the Penguins in 2002. And he played, and now he's just looks like Ryan Whitney's a hockey commentator. But there is Ryan Whitney. Very fitting to have a hockey commentator in your Upper Deck product. Pack number 2 of box 2. Let's go. So yeah, I ordered these and I wanted to just open them both because normally I'll hold one and open one, but I'm like, screw it, this is not something that's going to be worth a ton of money down the road. Well, maybe it is, I don't know. Franz Wagner, there we go. We just talked about you. There you are wearing your yellow, probably Michigan Wolverines outfit, I'm guessing. Again, Michigan, I think, not Michigan State. But Franz going to basketball. Did get another snowboarder here of Red Gerard. Red Gerard, you're going to go into the snowboarding pile, which is outdoor, hanging out with Riff Raff. Yeah, that's kind of like my bastardized pile. Yeah, maybe I should have just had one pile of that. We have Corey Kispert, from Gonzaga, and a Trey Sermon. Really? But there's Corey Kispert from Gonzaga, and I don't know who he got drafted by. Can't remember, but he was drafted last year. Fresh Foundation. And there's Trey Sermon, who we just saw as I dropped Corey. But Trey Sermon, we already talked about you going in the football pile, and probably just going to go hang out in the commons later. Flip you around. We got Zheng Dao out of golf. Zheng Dao hanging in the golf pile now. LeBron right there. You know him. You love him, maybe. Or you hate him. I don't know. But I respect LeBron. That's all that matters. I think he's a great player. And is he who he is? Who he was? No. But who isn't? And the guy's just going to get a little slower, but he's still a great player. He'll learn and to adapt. There's LeBron going in the basketball pile. And Chloe Kim. Chloe Kim for the snowboarding pile, the Olympic gold athlete out of Long Beach, where we have lots of snow in Long Beach. Yeah, lots of snow. There is Chloe Kim. All right, pack three of Metal Universe Champions. Let's go. Okay. We got another golfer here. We got Sue O. Again, I'm assuming that's it's not a parallel, but Sue O, golfer, hanging out in the golf pile. All right, and then Josh Christopher, basketball. I want to say he was drafted by Houston, second round or something. I could be wrong there, but I do remember pulling some of his cards out of Chronicles draft last year. That's how long ago this was. Josh Christopher. Metallicized of Matt Wolf. Matt Wolf, he's a golfer. I had a friend named Matt Wolf back in high school. Yeah. Not this guy, though. He'd be much older. Matt Wolf going into the golf. Justin Fields for the Bears out of Fresh Foundation. Pimping his Ohio State colors there, I assume. But that is Josh Fields, who's had a serviceable rookie year so far. I mean, second year. Yeah, serviceable as in new coaching change and still learning the system. We got Michaela Schifrin for the Blast Furnace insert. Michaela Schifrin. Going in the snowboarder. So now I'm getting a lot of snowboarders, but there's Michaela Schifrin. And then we got ourselves, I'll just flip it around here, another Justin Fields here. Looks very similar to the one we just pulled, Fresh Foundation. In fact, it might be just a tighter shot. Might be. I'm not going to survey it right now and double check because you'd be bored. But there's Justin Fields. And a metallicized Toby Miller. Toby Miller. Like heavy snowboard box here, but Toby Miller right there. Gonna go into this, well, the snowboard pile now. I mean, sorry, it got dominated. Pack number 4 of Metal Universe Champions. Some Bolton Auto, but we got that Griffey. Pretty happy about that one, but let's go. Ah! Good gourd. Can I open this stuff? No, I can't. I got snowboarding on my mind now. I'm gonna talk like a Minnesotan or a North Dakotan. All right, we got Isaiah Todd, basketball. Who did he get drafted? Is he 76ers? Isaiah Todd? Maybe? I don't know. But Isaiah Todd for the basketball. Another riff-raff, really? I guess that bronze one was a bronze one. But I got another riff-raff here. Same card, but the other one has a bronze parallel to it. So, riff-raff. Woo! You riff-raff fans, come on. Robert Campos for the Detroit Tigers with the metallicized. He's one of the Tigers' top prospects. He actually has a first Bowman in 2022 Bowman. But there is Roberto Campos. Baseball pile, finally. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson with the, I don't know which one this one is, but there's Zach Wilson, just kind of, again, JCPenney catalog guy, right there. Hey guys, let's go out and throw the ball. Take some pictures. Zach Wilson. Yep. Yeah. I'm trying to see if there's anything special with these. Then there's Tatiana Weston Webb, and she is in surfing. She's in surfing. You're going to go hang out in the outdoor with Riff Raff. There is a surfing card. And Tony Finau with golf. A lot of golfers. But then again, Upper Deck does have the golf, does produce golf cards. So, Tony Finau. And a bronze of Jason Isabel. He's a musician. And who is Jason Isabel? Is he country? He looks country. Yeah, probably, because he's from Alabama. And he was born in 1979. Jason Isabel, probably country, and you're going to go hang out with the model. I'm sure you're happy about that with Jason. All right, last pack of Metal Universe Champions, a.k.a. Goodwin Champions with a twist. All right, last pack. Let's go! Yeah! Okay, another Bryson DeChambeau. So it's a Bryson DeChambeau day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm probably not shocked because it is he is a heavy golfer. Another Josh Giddey. We pulled you earlier. I assume that's the same card. I don't know with the backdrop, but there's Josh Giddey yet again. And we'll go. We got a Zach Wilson Fresh Foundation right here. Again, looking like, it's the exact same card. Photo. But there is Zach with the Fresh Foundation just playing with his buddies in the back lot. And a metallicized Ansu Fati. Ansu Fati, one of the top young soccer players in the world. I want to say he plays for Barcelona. I could be wrong there, but Ansu Fati, our first soccer guy we pulled. And we got a Trevor with the Arc Weld. At least we pulled some names on the Arc Weld. At least I haven't pulled, some rodeo guy. But there's Trevor Lawrence with Arc Weld. Red Gerard with the Fresh Foundation. Well, could have pulled a snowboarder. There's Fresh Foundation, Red Gerard, I assume bronze. All right, and the last card is Adley Rutschman. Adley, we've pulled yet again. So there you go. There is your Skybox Metal Universe Champions. Go over the hits, but I don't know what they are, so I'll go over sports that we all know. Basketball. We got Josh Giddey, Isaiah Todd, Josh Christopher, LeBron, Corey Kispert, Franz Wagner, Sabrina Ionescu, another Franz Wagner, Jean Montero, Carlos, Alcio, Moses Moody, Sabrina Ionescu, Fresh Foundation Giddey, Mojave King, and that Josh Giddey at the top. It's obviously, so here's the thing about, okay, that's the exact same card, yeah. They're just hard to figure out sometimes. And then we got ourselves, our football. We got T-Law. We got Zach Wilson. I'm trying to see if any of these are numbered after the fact. Another Zach, another Justin Fields, Trey Sermon, Fresh Foundation, T-Law, which is bronze, I assume. Another Trey Lance, another Trey Sermon, Jalen Waddle, Zach Wilson with the, those aren't numbered. Another Trey Lance, and Devonta. So those are football guys you'd know. Baseball, there's only a couple guys I pulled. Dupes on the Adley. Pull you up here, Adley. Oh, there they are. God, I didn't pull them all. All right, so we got Dupe, 3 Adleys. Robert Campos, Dot Richardson. We got the junior. That's our hit of the day. Carlos Colmenares and Baron Laura. And again, I think Griffey's the only thing we got numbered. Yeah. I'll show you golf because I pulled a ton of golfers, for God's sakes, even though I don't know much about golf. Bryson DeChambeau, Finau, Matt Wolf, again, I'll have to see who's numbered. Doe, another DeChambeau, Lexi Thompson, Matt Swafford, another DeChambeau, and yeah, these are, is that a... It's hard to say on some of these. Tiger, obviously we know. Gorka, Morikawa, another Lexi Thompson there. So yeah, and here's the difference: is like these Lexi Thompsons here. These are totally different cards. It's the exact same image. Oh, this is the Metal Universe flashback one. That's what it is. Yeah, because it's got the old design on the bottom and the thing. But yeah. So either way, I mean, that's kind of what you're looking at there. I mean, I pulled one number and the rest I'm crickets on. But anyway, thank you so much for watching Ripbacks on this What the F Wednesday episode. Yeah, what the F? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't be here if you weren't watching and subscribing, so thank you so much. And, you know, you can do the other thing too, you know, that little like button. Yeah, thank you. Leave a comment, a notification bell, and again, leave a comment. And the comment was, do you like this type of product? I do like it for, you know, would I buy a case of it? Probably not. Hobby Box was like $600, I think, for these. Obviously, you're hunting for PMGs, and which you're not getting on here. But I did get that Griffey number. I have pulled an auto in Goodwin Champions, so they're fun with a limit. Like, again, you'd buy like a couple blasters like this. Unless I'm gifted some, I'm probably not going to open any more of them. But it's not a bad rip, not a bad way to spend a day opening a couple boxes of cards, like every day would be. Anyway, thank you again for watching Rip Packs. Might do an extra episode this week again for the Fantasy Rip League, just because it's not really going to be it'll just be a quick little rip of products so I can field a team. And then maybe I think on Friday I'm going to open the Optic basketball finally. Yeah. It's, again, I've been working and all that fun stuff. So, anyway, thank you again for watching Rippin' Packs. Have yourself a great Wednesday, Thursday, and hell, even a Friday. Until then, rip some packs.